What's going on, brothers? It's L.O.M tell you the name. Got another video for you. It's written title, While We Left, Part 16. Here goes. So, I never got a chance to get around to addressing the stage theatrics that took place up there in Brooklyn, New York. And I got some time today, so I figured I'd go ahead and get off my chest. So check this out. Before the stage theatrics took place, there was a particular article that was put out saying that basically single men who aren't chasing marriage or relationships are a threat to national security. And then after that, there was a article that was put out by CBS saying that men who choose to stay single are terrorists. Now, I gotta say, the stage theatrics that took place in Brooklyn, New York, the timing was impeccable. It was impeccable because it happened right after Dennis Sperling put out a video instructing black men to vote Republicans so that they could take back their power. That's right. The timing was perfect. You see, I keep telling you, brothers, the legacy media is dying. They lost control of the narrative. The legacy media, these feminists, and all these psychotic malcontents and demented creatures in high places have lost control of the narrative. Young men and men worth their salt are not wifing up these broke single mothers. They're not messing with these Klingon bitches. And they are not going along with this woke shit show that denigrates them and demonizes them 24/7, 7 days a week. They're tired of it. Hell, even the colleges are feeling the sting right now because a sizable portion of young men are not going to college anymore. They're getting trade certifications, they're getting their IT certifications. Some are just choosing to live at home, some are just choosing to work a regular job. They're not going above and beyond to get twat validation. And they sure as hell aren't getting mixed up with these trollops who leave college with $100,000 in student loan debt and 50 or 60 grand in credit card debt. They're avoiding all the snares and traps and financial pitfalls. And because they're doing that, somehow they're a threat to national security, which is stupid. So, I'm gonna say it like this, brothers. One of the main reasons why I think that this whole thing was staged is because, let's be real, the person who supposedly did the deed was a overweight, bald, boomer simp. You know, a bald baby boomer. And I'm glad you're getting pointing this out. This was a black baby boomer who did this. And another thing, the article states that this person let off 33 shots. And we know which particular group is lowest to number 33. And one last thing. Apparently the feds knew that this incident was going to happen before it happened. Translation, it was staged. That's right, brothers, just another false flag. You see, too many of the slaves and workhorses walk away from the plantation. They're listening to these voices online instead of listening to these hand-picked puppets on the news. And it's making them angry, it's making them nervous, it's making them frustrated. And it goes back to what I was saying in one of my previous videos, brothers. The job of the legacy media, the job of these demented creatures in high places is to pimp, rob, and deceive the sheep. And as time has gone on, it's become increasingly difficult for them to do that. So much so that even one of the scumbags over across the pond, about I think about 17 years back, he said something along the lines of, in this modern era, it is much easier to kill 1 million people than it is to control 1 million people. You see, their stock and trade is deception. Fear-based propaganda. If enough of you wise up and walk away from this stage, this rigged game, then their power evaporates. And they hate that. Well, I say tough shit. But nonetheless, this happened. It's classic Hegelian dialectic. You fabricate a problem and then you solve it by taking away people's rights. That's what this is. And the brothers worth their salt, the brothers have eyes ears to hear, they understand that. Hell, MBD understood that. That's why he said that SYSBM is not part of the black manosphere. SYSBM is its own thing. So this pretty much means that if any of these baby boomers or any of these brain dead minstrels or any of these Klingon bitches come to this space talking about they support SYSBM and they're trying to save the community, block them. Get them off your channel, keep them out of your circles because they're full of shit. They're lying. You see, one of the tenets of SYSBM is we're not here to save the community. The community has made a covenant with death. They make that clear every fucking day. When they simp for Klingon bitches who destroy their children, Klingon bitches who encourage other women to have their hot girl summer, use people and throw them away. And if you don't use other people, then you're fumbling the bag. Translation. Girl, get out there, have your fun. Lie, cheat, steal, be a complete fucking degenerate human being. And when you're 30 or 45 years old, Mr. Right will be able to protect you or to wife you up and take care of your bastards. Nope, that's not happening. Those days are finished. We saw to that. Their degeneracy is why brothers left. This is why we bought passports, planted roots in South America, planted roots back home on the continent, planted roots in Southeast Asia. This is why we stacked our green. This is why we continue to give younger brothers the playbook. This is what we do. You don't like it, tough shit. It is what it is. Brothers, continue to save yourselves. And continue to look after your own flock and monitor those in your circles. Keep doing that. Because the demented creatures in high places, the ones who want you to remain blind, deaf, and dumb, they're trying to win over the hearts and minds of brothers who are in bad shape. Brothers who don't have their financial act together. Me, I have my financial act together. Brothers over this SYSBM, we have our financial act together. Brothers who've taken a red pill going their own way, we have our financial act together. They hate that. If you're not getting dropped into the family court meat grinder, if you're not paying child support, if you're not getting frog marched to prison on a perjury claim, then they're not doing their job. This is pure evil. But you brothers continue to call it out. Do that. This is Line of MGTOW. That's all I got for you, brothers. Like the video, like, share, and commentary, if you to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel, you find a tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. That's the G+ icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren, you know the drill. You know what you can go away, live on SYSBM. As for these baby boomer simps, as for the psychotic malcontents, these Klingon bitches, these feminists, and those that are problem what you say and how we say it, give them nothing. This has been SYSBM PSA. More tight. See you soon.